those of you who may grew up in the church culture or, Christianity or what have you, you may hear the term that a person is saved. And usually that person is like, well, I'm saved. Because I'm saved, I don't do this, I don't do that. It's kind of like they're boasting in what they don't do. But then the moment you see them wild out, or the moment you see them cuss, or they didn't have sex, or they do whatever, they look like a hypocrite. Here's the problem. Salvation is not based on works, but it's based on what Christ has done. So not in man's work, but it's based on what Christ has done and is still doing. You see, the problem is that when a person gives their life to Christ, right, they have a new identity spiritually, but the outside is not saved. The outside is still unredeemed. The outside is still trash. The outside still can be tempted and fall. The thing about it is, your salvation is based on grace through faith. That's Ephesians 2, verses 8 through 9. Meaning that you're not saved because you do this or you don't do this. No, you're saved because of what Christ has done. And it's his power that keeps you. You see, I'm saved, right? But my salvation is not based on what I can or can't do, or what I have done or haven't done. My salvation is based on who he is. So I'm not obedient to God to stay saved. I'm not obedient to God to become saved. I'm obedient to God because I'm saved, and it's through his power. Because at any moment, I can just be wilding out here. Literally. I'm a single man going on 37. I could just be like, whatever. I can't do this life without Christ. Listen, outside of him, I'm a mess. And I'll always say that. My music will always show that. I will always be 100 with it. I don't depend on my own power because I'm saved and I know Jesus and I got it all together. No, no, not by any means. It's all him. It's all Christ. Because leave it up to me, bruh. A nigga for real. It's Willpower Wednesday.